sun is always gonna be there. The sun is always gonna be there. The light is always gonna be pulsating from the sun. When me and you are gone, the sun will still be there. There's things that will last beyond you, and there was things that happened before you.
To begin with,
and that kind of gives you a little piece.
Introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Kashif Nash Bay. I'm coming from the Inland Empire, Southern California. I'm coming here to the farmer training program. Is that how you want me to just answer it? Just my name?
Yeah, like how, let's say you just met a random person on an airplane or something.
You don't believe in the higher power or whatever, just look at the sun or look at the ocean and you realize that was there way before I got here, and it's going to be here way before I leave, right after I leave.
Kashif Nash Bay. I'm a young futurist. How about that? Because I feel like I'm very, I'm kind of multifaceted, you know. I have a history, at least probably like the last decade now, working with young kids, like working in education, whether that be like after school programs or in the classroom. I substitute. I also have done like yoga instruction. I went to school for kinesiology, where I learned more about just health and wellness, and that kind of pushed me into just like my own wellness journey. Yes, my own wellness journey. You know, we still on that journey, and this is one of the stops. From going to school, I kind of, like I said, learned more about health and wellness, and then that kind of led to learning more about the importance of the things that we consume, things like that, you know. And that pushed me kind of along this path.
Great. Can you tell us how you first found out about this? How did you first?
I heard of it as a farmer training program, and I found out through a brother that I know named Timu and a Sears Bridge.
There's people and moments that will be there and then they will be gone. Dude, we are not as big as we think we are, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not what do you call it, these mega beings that we think we are, man. We're a lot smaller than we're a lot smaller, and we're probably a lot bigger than we know. We don't know nothing. Bro.
I remember the night that we met because it was like a crazy way how we literally like just crossed paths. It was like 4 people, but how we all crossed paths, it was like we were standing like on points, almost like the points of a compass, like north, east, southwest, right? And I just happened to we just literally just crossed paths, and that's where I was. And the conversation was about pretty much like land stewardship and opportunities like this, you know. So like I said, that was probably like two or 3 years ago maybe. And then from there we kind of just I just been keeping my ears open, and here we are a few years later, you know. When he was telling me about the program, I felt like the program was important for us as a nation of people, and what the world is looking like and the future. Just pretty much the narrative of being able to secure ourselves, you know, and not having to be dependent upon anyone or thing, you know. So that's what tied me in. I seen this as an opportunity to gain some of the skills needed for that. When I always heard like when people talk about nation building, it's like four main things that are needed, which is food, clothing, shelter, and security. Yeah, that's one level, and then just being able to have access to foods that are gonna be good for us. Like yeah, like nutritious foods and things like that. Yeah, so when I heard about the program, I knew of Allensworth's legacy, or some of his legacy, just in the aspect that they he and a group of people were committed enough to come out here and establish a place where ones could be self-sufficient. So yeah, I felt like with that being my journey, parts of my journey, it just made sense. Yeah, also part of my journey, my grandparents on my father's side come from Arkansas or stopped through Arkansas. Actually, my oldest grandfather that I know of on my father's side through my father's bloodline is his name was Bob Nash. He was born a slave at the end of slavery. When he became free, he purchased a small piece of property. His son Isaac Nash and his wife Mary Nash expanded that space and secured it in a way to where it's still sitting now. And the fact that it is still sitting now, the elders who are on the space are elders now, and it's a need for ones to become the stewards and the caretakers of that space. So I am here, continuing their work. I think that's my foremost objective here is to gain the skills that I would need to at least start, or me being here, like I feel like I've been prepared to be in this exact position, yeah.
Wow. You mentioned Arkansas. Is that where you said is your oldest grandfather from your dad's side, right? And you mentioned they bought a plot of land and they still own it. Where in Arkansas and like what's there today?
Ferry Road. Ferry Road will take us all the way into that's where the house is at. Ain't got to the bridge yet. But at the next stop sign, you go turn right. I see the bridge coming up. I see the red Ferry Road Bridge coming across.
At the stop sign, turn right.
Right here. Underneath this bridge.
For about 16 miles, continue straight.
We got a whole lot of cousins in Madison. So right now, this was Grandma Faye was born in Madison, right? And then when she got with her grandfather, she moved in with her. I see 1690 video before. Anybody, so you have to use this camera. We get to that Mount Zion Church, I gotta take a picture. I'm not getting hungry. I had an uncle that was Campbell first, then my aunt Martha, that was in Tampa.
And then I always just heard stuff about it, really from my great uncle. Yeah, I know I'm getting further into it, but that's interesting because I never met my grandfather. My grandfather, wow, my grandfather was changed forms when my dad was like a preteen or something like that. But yeah, I've still been linked to his family, you know, and through his family, I've always heard these things about Arkansas. Uh-huh. It's a huge cornfield.
At New Zion Church, I'm gonna take a picture. All right, bye, Mama. I gotta go see my grandparents' headstone. Take pictures, Kashi. This is real
All right.
church. This is real church.
You coming? Oh, these are fresh.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for all.
Who's
And we
it?
must thank you for all because this is
I'm
too
standing in front of Eloise.
large for us to even begin to name. And each day help us just to say we thank you. And help us to love you as you love us. Teach us how because we just wonder.
Oh, that's
Right.
Papa Isaac right here?
Being lost. So we are lost. But we're trying to find you. You have never been lost. You always been in the place that waiting. So help us to show up each day. And thank you for
Oh, this is Jack. This is Uncle Jack right here. Jack Nash.
What's up, Aunt? Uncle Jack, huh?
I know, Mama.
Wow, that means this him, this them in this tree right here.
Look at that tree.
See how quiet it just got?
That's an oak tree. These are the trees that used to make our build our clubhouses in. We used to climb them trees and get up in there. Hey, this is my grandmother right here. There's a picture around Papa Isaac. What is it? This around
That's
Jack
Uncle
Nash,
Jack.
Papa Isaac, and this was Mom Mary right here.
Uh,
It says Mary T. Nash.
Mom
Born
Mary.
February 29th, 1877. Died September 22nd, 1950.
That's the reason why we here.
This is my I know it's my great grandmother, Mama.
That's her mama.
Her grandmother.
Look at this tree though. I think the tree right here is crazy because you know, like,
The family tree.
yeah, that's literally the family tree right here.
Isn't that a nice tree?
Like, you know, when you die and you go on the earth, that mycelium comes and break you down. But that mycelium is connected to all the roots of the trees, all the plant life. So this is literally the family tree. That's a trip. Oh man, I feel like I gotta take my shoes off. One of my great uncles is there, and there's like walnuts down there that they harvest. They were doing cattle. I have an uncle Lil John who was down there doing some cattling, and honestly, I didn't find out till I was getting ready to come here, and now that he just passed away, that my cousin Lil John was a pretty big farmer in the area and like big into like education and did all kind of crazy stuff out there, you know, that I had no idea about, you know.
Turn right, then arrive at your destination.
Right here, right here. Come. You want to the game? Cause she's gonna knock on the door. And up there it says National States right there at the top.
I'm curious if you want to talk a bit about like black land ownership, because
Okay.
like
Yeah.
you know, I keep hearing the statistics that like I don't know, like land ownership in the U.S. I think is like 5 or 97% white.
Mm.
And And
it's like, how did that happen? From why did that happen to what happened up to today, you know? Memory of Isaac B. Nash Sr., Mary T. Nash.
Yeah, so this is like a 3 family, but 1 family.
Hmm.
And like the storm just blew down that tree right there.
Right here.
Yeah,
That tree
so
in the
I'm gonna
back
have to
right there
clean
that's
it.
falling down.
How do you clean it up? You gotta cut it. You got something to cut it. You got something that Kashif can help you cut it.
Nah, I ain't gonna mess with it now. Cause I might clean that up 2 months from now.
Well, let it dry out some?
No, I just got other stuff to do.
Uh,
Now, like you see that big tree there? That was a pecan tree.
It fell.
Yeah, so that's why another reason I feel like this is so important for me to be doing, because there is that space that has been secured, that still is so-called black land, you know?
Yep.
So it's just, you don't ever get through with nothing.
Nope.
So, like everything you basically have to do, like in-house, and that's why when I was talking with you, your neighbors plays a big factor like in your life. Because if neighbors don't take and help each other, you're in bad shape down there.
That makes sense.
You like living out here?
Oh, I wouldn't take nothing for it.
He couldn't wait to retire and come back. He left San Diego and came back out here. I said, but this is Kashif. We never tearing down the old house. For some reason, they were able to tear everything else down and pile it, but they couldn't get the steps out the ground.
Oh, really?
Because originally, the house was going to be somewhere closer to over here, right? Or something? No, it was always going to be, but they need to get these steps out. They couldn't get the steps out the ground. So they decided to make this into like a garden.
Now,
Go ahead, Uncle Jay.
it's not that we couldn't get the steps out. We didn't want to get them out. See, because this was the way walking into the house. And I don't know whether you heard about Uncle Jake.
Yeah.
And like Uncle Esau. Me and Uncle Jake built these steps.
Oh, really?
Because he was a mason. I was the gopher. Go do this, boy, do that. And you know, we had to mix all of this like in a bucket, or like he had like a tub. What they call them things?
Like a wheelbarrow or
No,
something?
but well, you could call it one, but it sit on the ground. So I would mix it up and bring it to him, and he was the one who did the smoothing and did like the forming and all of that. So
How old were you when you guys did that?
I probably was 10 years old,
Oh, wow.
somewhere in there. And like Uncle Jake and like Uncle Esau, like Uncle Esau, he was in the insurance business, and Uncle Jake was in the construction business. And this is how these got built, because we had just the wooden steps like everybody else, which was rotting out. And Uncle Jake said he didn't want his mama walking up no rotten steps, so he came and he built these steps.
And Uncle Jake's mother was Mary.
Grandma Mary.
Grandma Mary.
Okay, yeah.
You hear my mother say, Ma Mary? So it was 2004, huh? Did that June 19th, 2004. I mean, that's when we came out here.
Who's going to speak?
Hey, Nella.
I told you out there
Out there talking.
fanning mosquitoes.
Grow all kinds of stuff here that you don't know how to prepare and to make use of it.
How are you?
What's
It
the
is
point?
like
Could've made
that
this-
you
could've made this
fed
right
yourself
without her.
one
I was
time,
like, look, I ain't never
and
drove
that
in
ain't
the
gonna keep
country.
you
I ain't
for the
never
rest of
drove.
your life.
How are you?
Yeah.
I'm blessed. How are you?
Now we
That's
here,
good.
we
Yes,
was
ma'am.
Uncle James. Hang on. She
You
said,
be
tell
going out on the
Kashif she
boat?
left some walnuts at your house.
Hello.
We used to.
Hey, I'm Minnie.
Calling.
I'm
Some
great. How are you
walnuts.
doing? Mm-hmm.
My mama, I don't know where she
Right.
went, but she left some
Powerful.
walnuts
Powerful
at
people.
Isaac's house. She got walnuts in grandpa boat.
This the pecan tree? Oh, so you got the pecan tree right next to the walnut tree.
Yeah. So I didn't cut them down. Let me show you when it's getting started.
I think that's one of the
Another
things that
month
people
or
get
so.
a high off of quiet or being in a room where there's a lot of space and you get to hear nothing but just quiet, and you realize, dude,
Right here?
I'm really all I got.
This is the
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't nobody gonna trip if I just fail out or whatever, or something happen like this or whatever. And should they? You know what I mean? Should people hold on? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Whatever it happens, your purpose or who you are as a person was already written in time. Something that you did already impacted somebody. There's a glimpse of you somewhere on this planet, somewhere in the universe. You don't know where it's at, but you've already met your purpose. Everybody's always looking for more. But realize, man, you're not in control of nothing.
would like to get a pretty decent crop, but you have to take. Here come the tornado, and like the hailstorms, it'll beat all this down on the ground, and you ain't got nothing. So it's up to the good Lord what you get, regardless whether it's pecans or gold or corn. It's up to the good Lord as to what you get. Yeah, you can look at it and say, well, oh,
Usually you start harvesting them in November.
yeah.
So take a picture of that. This is my great grandfather, Papa Isaac, and then that's Mom Mary. We took the pictures of the headstones. This is them right here. This is my great grandfather, and that's my great grandmother over there. And I always like telling the story that my mom and them tell, right? Mom Mary could read, Papa Isaac couldn't. She taught him how to read. But he had
So
that
that
business.
was your mom's
Grandparents.
grandfather.
This is my mom's grandfather and my mom's grandmother. They were raised in the house with
You don't have no pictures of your grandparents?
my grandmother, my grandma Faye.
I'm gonna take this.
I have pictures of my grandma Faye. So what's this, the back of the house, Uncle James? Right here?
You wanna sit down? You sure? I'm sure.
So your grandfather was born in this house too. Everybody was born in the house except for the twins, right? Auntie and Uncle Dazzy. That's what my mama said. That Grandma Faye, they just knew she was gonna go give birth down here. And it's a good thing that she had some babies uptown because she had some complications.
We didn't have cinder block. We would cut, like, see a big tree down there? We would take and cut a block out of the big tree, and that would be the foundation.
Was it hard for you to watch them burn the house?
No, but it was hard for your uncle. Isaac? Oh, yeah. The guy started laughing. He said, man, you better go get your brother. I think he having a hard time. No, it wasn't hard for me to watch him burn it because I set the match to it. You got to do what you got to do.
What, Uncle YB, he just walked away or
He
something?
just walked on off. He just walked off. And
Wow.
this is the reason why you have to have this type of stuff down here. Because it wasn't a thing that you're trying to say now. You just take the bulldozer and just push it all together and stick a match to it. Cause you done made your mind up, and that's what you're gonna do. And these right here is some of like the bricks that came from
the old house?
from the fireplace that's in the old house.
Uh-huh.
These are the bricks that we took out and stacked and held on to.
And where'd you guys put those?
That's what you're looking at right there.
Oh wow.
Fireplace.
The fireplace.
These
That's cool.
these is the bricks come from the old house, so we took these and mixed them in and built the fireplace. And in fact, if you look, the guy did a good job. If you look, you can tell.
Those are the older ones, huh?
These are bricks come from the old house. This come from the old house. And this from the old house.
I think it was like a housewarming or something like that, where one of the my uncles who's down there and a couple of his brothers and sisters, they built a house, or they built a new house. So it was like a housewarming when I was a kid. So the whole family went down there. I was able to see that it existed, you know.
2002, I think.
He left me in California for how long, baby?
We was through. I'm trying to think.
I had to watch the house.
We was through in probably 90 days.
Yeah.
Which didn't take long.
Built a house in 90 days.
You helped build it?
Mm-hmm. That's what I used to do.
That's what he
said. So you was determined to move back down here. You was like, you getting out of there.
Oh, I mean, you can see the handwriting on the wall. Yeah. Because it's too crowded, and them folks got greedy.
You ain't seen no cotton nowhere.
I love her.
You ain't seen no.
I don't know.
You ain't seen
I don't know what cotton look like. I'm sorry. I don't know what it looks like.
So right. So since you don't know, don't tell me cotton is sprouting.
Okay.
I know ain't no cotton sprouting. It's been a
I'm
minute,
taking pictures of stuff I don't even know what I'm taking pictures of. But you're going to tell me when I get back. You're going to tell me what the pictures are.
Well, but you ain't it ain't no cotton.
That wasn't cotton, Mama.
Okay. Hey, hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Clothes on. How about you? Good.
Oh, I'm blessed. Well, we out here waiting for y'all then.
Okay. Be out there in a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
You sure Patsy where I got baptized?
I did.
In that lake?
Yeah, in that river.
And that's a part of the river. It must be
Oh, it is.
Red River.
We call it, I guess we call it a lake, but that's first old river. That second old river is behind the house.
There's
Behind
another river.
James'
There's
house.
another river over here.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, we gotta go see that.
See, I could walk every day and go fishing. Didn't have to walk about a block or so.
I gotta find some Bird Rabbit syrup to take back, y'all. Don't be letting me forget that. Your mama know about that.
What is it, bird rat?
You know about Bird Rabbit syrup, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find some. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Did you put the cast iron skillets in the car?
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm gonna have to go in and show you where the fences that separate the ashes and the turnips. Looks like this piece is